In this video, we're going to just make sure we have the four, what I call the four fundamental chords of guitar learned. If you saw the other video where we talked about E major and A minor, I'm actually not going to do either of those two chords, although they are pretty fundamental as well. We're going to learn four chords with which you can play a great deal of music, of popular music, almost any song that would be called a four-chord song. We're going to start with G as in Gary, and we're going to put our middle finger on the 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3. That's the string closest to the ceiling, furthest from the floor. On the next string, we're going to put our pointer finger on the 2nd fret. So 3rd fret, middle finger, 2nd fret. And then you can either use your ring finger down here, or you can use your pinky all the way, the string closest to the floor, 3rd fret. Pinky or ring finger is fine. Or if you really can't reach it while you're holding down the other ones, you can just do nothing, and that's kind of okay too. So I'm going to do nothing first. 3, 2. Now if I can reach it, I'm going to use my ring finger here. And I'm going to try it with my pinky. Either one is fine. And this is a G chord. Test each note individually. Make sure they're pressed down all the way. Make sure you're using a good firm pressure with your left hand. The next one we're going to learn is D as in dog. I like to start with the middle finger. Same way as with G, where we start thinking with the middle finger towards the ceiling. Here we're starting to think about the middle finger towards the floor, the string closest to the floor on fret number 2. And then we're going to put down the ring finger on fret number 3 on the next string from the floor. And then we're going to put our pointer finger also on number 2 on the next string. So it's 2, 3, 2. And they're all down at the same time. You're going to have to stand your fingers up nice and tall. Common problem I see with people is kind of the fingers get really flat and the joints start to collapse, and it's hard to control what string things are touching. Ideally, you want to be able to hear each individual string and plucking each string one at a time really cleanly. Now with the D chord, you only want to strum the 4 strings, closest to the ground. You don't want to strum the 2 strings that are closest to the ceiling. That'll sound like this. A little noisy. We just want this. So you have to make sure you start at the right place with your pointer finger or your guitar pick. That's a D chord. The next one is E minor, and we're going to use our pointer finger and our middle finger. We're going to skip the string closest to the ceiling. It's a low E. We're going to go to the next string, pointer finger on number 2, fret number 2 right there, and then the middle finger on fret number 2 on the next string. So 2 and 2. Pretty easy chord. Now to get to the last chord, C, we're going to keep the middle finger right where it's at. So that was on the 3rd string from the ceiling, 2nd fret. We're going to keep it there from the E chord. And we're going to put our ring finger on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string from the ceiling. That's the A string. So the ring finger is now right there, 3. The 2 stays down from before. And now this pointer finger is going to go to the 1st fret, but it's on the 2nd string from the floor. It's not all the way down on the one on the floor. It's this one. Common mistake is that people want to put it on the one after that because that would make it 1 string away from this. But actually that string needs to have nothing on it, and you need to come, right here. Now with the C chord, we don't want to strum the string closest to the ceiling. We want to avoid it. So G chord, 3, 2, and if you can reach it, 3 down here. All 6 strings you're strumming. D chord, 2, 3, 2, only strum 4 strings. E minor chord, 2 and 2, very easy. All 6 strings. And last, C chord, leave your middle finger where it was, put the ring finger down, leave an open string here, and then pointer finger goes to 1. Only strum 5 strings. So that's a lot of information right there, but these 4 chords, if you can get these 4 chords, you can play a ton of different songs on guitar. you can change the order of them too. So in the caption to this video, I'll list a few of the songs that you can play with that chord progression: G, D, E minor, and C.